So I own two basketball facilities just like this, and one of the biggest questions that I get asked, is it worth it? Is it a good investment? So in this video, we're gonna break down exactly that. Part one, we're gonna break down the basic expenses, startup and monthly expenses. Part two, we're gonna break down, kind of give you guys an idea of the income potential that you guys can have by building out your own facility, having a gym like this. And then part three, we're gonna weigh, is it actually worth it? Is it a good investment depending on who you are? So the first thing to take into consideration is the startup cost. So for both facilities, it was roughly $45,000 to $50,000 each. So you're looking at roughly $90,000 to $100,000 on the startup cost. Now that also included first, last, and security. So part of that is already paid for the last month's rent, which is kind of included in the monthly cost, as well as that security. We're technically going to be getting that back. But again, upfront, you're looking at $45,000 to $50,000 on the startup cost. Now on the monthly cost, we're looking at $4,000 a month for this location between rent and utilities, roughly. Other location, roughly $5,500 a month, again, between rent and utilities. So that comes out to $114,000 a year just for your baseline expenses, just to keep the lights on. Now, depending on your operations, what you're doing, maybe you're just running a rental facility, leagues, maybe your major expense is going to be referees, just people to kind of overlook the facility, or maybe you're going to be a trainer yourself, or maybe you're going to hire out other trainers, maybe you can hire out marketing people. Obviously, these expenses can greatly differ, depending on where you are, but also what your operations are. But for me, again, baseline expenses, just to keep the lights on, just to keep the doors open, you're looking at roughly, plus insurance, you're looking at roughly $120,000 a year. And then obviously everything else is extra, is going to add to the actual revenue generation.